Hello everybody, welcome to our Friday blog. Happy Friday, end of the week to everybody.
Who are you?
Sorry, my name is Anaya Saydyk.
I'm Nathan Saydyk, Dr. Saydyk.
We both work at Stoneridge Dental. Oh, this is James. He does not work at Stoneridge Dental yet. He's a little too young.
This is my grandson, James. He decided to join us on the blog.
Yep, he's about 4 months old, so still a little boy.
He's been fun. So we were going to talk about the first obvious thing of I got my haircut.
Yes, he's been rocking the shaggy hair since quarantine back in last March. So
It was a year. It's been a year. I really like the long hair. I know, but I looked funny. I get it. Thank you for tolerating it. But I went to Courtney, right? Courtney?
Yes,
Courtney at Savant Salon, and she was awesome. Got a haircut where it allows me to have a little length, but it still looks professional. And
no man bun now.
No, I can still do the man bun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I asked her. She's like, we can still get the man bun if you want. I'm like, do it.
Best of both worlds then.
Yeah. But we were looking at hairstyles because I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I've had it high and tight and I've had it long, and I don't know how I want it, but I want it to look professional, but I'd like to keep length. So she started looking on her phone at different hairstyles, and she was like, she brought up these ones and she goes, well, these people, they don't quite, and I go, they're too young. And she's like, yeah, well, let me search for some, and I said, older hairstyles. She goes, well, more mature gentlemen. I said, I know who I am. Search for old men, old fat guys, hairstyles. And she's like, I couldn't say that to a woman. I'm like, I know who I am. I see it in the mirror. But do you know whose hairstyle this is emulating?
Whose?
Yes.
Is it a famous person?
Yes,
Probably.
a famous person.
Oh gosh, I'll
tell you.
Horrible at famous names.
George Clooney.
Oh, I would not have guessed that. Not my generation.
Yeah, if you come in and mistake me for George Clooney, I will fully understand, because that's who we went for. And then my other news is I finally rejoined a gym, Fitness 1440, one right by my office, and it's awesome. Had a great time in there. Went today, and it is an incredible gym.
Nice. Yeah. Finally kicking in on that New Year's resolution stuff.
New Year's resolution and trying to get rid of the COVID fatness. So hopefully 1440 will help. And if you go and join, mention my name. Right?
Yes.
I get benefits if you join. So go join Fitness 1440 and say Dr. Saydyk sent you. That'll be awesome.
I definitely need to join something as well. That quarantine weight. It's like freshman 15.
Yeah, it got me.
Yeah.
So. And what's our other news?
I recently got a piano, which was great. It was free. All I had to do was move it. So I'm working on getting it tuned and starting to learn to play. I've always wanted to learn to play the piano, and I play other instruments.
I taught her chopsticks.
Oh, yes. Is that what that song was called?
Chopsticks and then Heart and Soul.
Okay, yeah, Heart and Soul. Yeah. I still have a long way to go, but thankfully I have a nice friend that is willing to help teach me.
That's all I remember is Heart and Soul and chopsticks. So
I can do one hand, but the other hand is hard to do together. So eventually, though, practice makes perfect.
Oh, there's the other thing we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Feed My Starving Children.
Yes. That's where we're both sporting the shirts from Feed My Starving Children. Softest shirts in the world. Yeah.
So here's the idea. So we went up there with my sister who had a event with her company, and packaged foods for children around the world and families around the world that they, you can read about it. It's fantastic. They go in and they really rebuild communities. But here's the great idea. If you are going out on a date and you set up a date with someone, have the start of the date start at Feed My Starving Children, right?
Yeah.
It was their idea, but I think it's a great idea. Go package meals at Feed My Starving Children first, and then take them out on your date. And I think there's an airplane. I think that's a fantastic way to wow people. I think it'd be awesome.
Oh, definitely. And you're doing good for the community. It's fun. And if you buy one of their t-shirts, you feed a child for a year. And their t-shirts are seriously soft.
They are. So. I select t-shirts by softness, and I absolutely love these t-shirts. So go buy 2 t-shirts and feed starving children. It'd be awesome.
And you're going to impress your date.
That's important. And then Wiltrina, she's doing, do you have the details on that yet or no?
Doesn't look like I've gotten the the details yet, but we'll update the bottom of this video with the information when I get it. But this Sunday she's Navajo, and she's doing a jingle dance, which is one of their traditional dances. So
up in Scottsdale.
Yeah, up in Scottsdale. So we're all gonna support her as a team, take some videos of it. So we'll post that on here so you guys can join along.
Yeah, the outfit she has is incredible. It really is. She sent me pictures a couple years ago. So
it all moves. It's really cool.
Yeah. And the last thing we were going to talk about was Curaprox.
Yeah,
right? These things here. So flossing is fantastic, but even better is if you can use it because I got James, is if you can use a little brush to go in between your teeth, kind of like a toothpick, because flossing's hard.
See, it's got like the little brush end to it.
So these are made from a company in Switzerland, and they have incredibly soft bristles, and they size them. The hygienists actually size the spaces. So if you have really large spaces in between your teeth, we have really large Curaprox that you can get in our office.
Yeah, or if you have tight spaces like I do, we've got thinner ones too.
Yeah.
But it helps. It's better than C-shaped flossing even because it's got all the bristles. So it really helps get anything out from in between your teeth.
And you don't have to use two hands like flossing.
Exactly, so it's convenient.
You can replace the tips, so you're not throwing away the whole plastic thing.
Yeah, so there's additional tips right down here that you put into this little holder.
Yeah. And they make a toothbrush too that is the softest toothbrush in the world. It's got 5,460 filaments, and a regular toothbrush, I don't remember how many they have, but barely any. It's got a little holder, and you can even get one with their, what do you call it?
That the black and white toothpaste?
Yeah, the black and white toothpaste.
It's a whitening toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome toothpaste. But everybody who's used these has loved them. We even had a patient recently who had some trauma from too aggressive brushing. And we had him switch to this, and like a day later it was feeling way better. So
it's great for any surgical patients who have had recent oral surgery because it's very gentle. So it's a great product. Look them up. We've got them in our office.
Absolutely. Is there anything else? Go out and have fun this weekend. It's a beautiful weekend in Gilbert. It's a beautiful weekend in Gilbert. And I will be playing hockey tonight, coaching hockey tomorrow, and maybe climbing on Sunday. So everybody have fun. What are you going to do?
I'm going to be playing board games this weekend. We have this one game called Parks. It's very fun.
That's a fun one.
Yes.
I like that, yeah.
So I'm going to be playing that this weekend as well as trying to learn some more piano.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Well,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
tuning
We'll
in.
see you next week, I guess.
Yeah, next week on Friday.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.